An Avenue 8B Harrier jet crashed into a strip of residential homes in Imperial, California this week, destroying 3 houses. Last month, another Harrier crashed in the desert south of Phoenix. Both pilots ejected safely and no one was injured in either crash. The Harrier is among the coolest, most ingenious aircraft ever designed, but the downsides of its design and a long history of failures mean these most recent crashes are hardly surprising. Developed in the 1960s, the Harrier is marvelous for its ability to hover like a helicopter. The jet engine pumps air through 4 nozzles, 2 on each side of the fuselage, right under the wings. They rotate to propel the plane forward or straight up, allowing for very short takeoffs and vertical landings, and unchaining the plane from the need for long runways. The Harrier can operate out of clearings in the jungle, think Vietnam, a landing dock designed for helicopters, or downtown Miami, where Arnold Schwarzenegger uses one to win the day in True Lies. The Harrier was developed by the British and acquired by the United States Marine Corps, the only American military branch that operates the plane. After American firm McDonnell Douglas took over production, the Harrier entered service in 1971. The first Harrier, the Avenue 8A, had a horrific safety record. More than half of the planes crashed. The second-generation Avenue 8B, produced by Boeing, entered service in 1985. It is much safer, but still compares poorly to other jets. According to one 2002 Louisiana Times report, the Avenue 8B Harrier suffered 11.44 accidents per 100,000 flight hours, compared to just 3 for the F/A-18 Hornet. Between 1971 and 2002, 45 Marine pilots were killed in 143 non-combat accidents in Harriers. The Harriers operated by the Marines haven't been as useful as their promoters hoped. Taking off vertically limits how much weight the jet can carry, so the crew needs to skimp either on fuel or on weapons payload. Less fuel means less range, which limits usefulness. It is not a very good airplane when you consider everything about it, said Pete Field, an aviation consultant who served as a Marine officer and Navy test pilot. The Harrier is supposed to be replaced by the F-35, the Lockheed Martin top-of-the-line warplane that promises supersonic speed, radar-evading stealth, and excellent agility. One variant will have the same short takeoff and vertical landing capability as the Harrier. Problem is, the F-35 is massively over budget and behind schedule, and the versions that do eventually take off won't be nearly as great as early designs indicated. So we restuck with the Harrier for the time being.